Yes, a Jamaican here, the Yankee boy, check my watch. No, that this watch. I'm telling you about my 2 cent spot class with TU-LOX'S, 876. Rebel, it's rich. It's acrimonious, check my watch. No, not this one, excuse me.
Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel. And as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except finger printing. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And also to get directly to updated merchandise, you can just simply follow us on Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by AV Auto Body Repairs. Check them out on Instagram at AV Auto Body Repairs. Them fully auto. Still a reminder, them check out Curly Locks book, Planet Earth, available on all digital platform. Available in Jamaica, JamaicaDeals.com.
Yeah. Yo, niggas. Dog, you feel rough in the damn street. And your mind and fit tougher than concrete. For money make you show love. Me rather go back on me board house. Look at me fence, them resin coat. Money make you show love. Me rather go back on me board house. Jump the big Benz. Dirty up if I reach for your 6 in the mug and V6 under the bonnet. Money are the law. Yeah, me now no chronic. Send for the naira that a money in a Spanish.
You see that song you're going to hear now? That song is by a bad Guyanese Canadian artist named Negos, in a combination with one of Jamaica's baddest thing with named Chronic Law. The man said, money are the law, hear me now, no chronic. Send for the nearer that a money in a Spanish. Now remember, you know, when you do a song with a bad artist like Chronic Law and your line them bad enough to pick up on the radar, you know, so the youth have far places going. And I can definitely relate to that song, because guess what? I'm allergic to the hypocrite then. So big up Negos, big up Chronic Law. You can check out links in the description, or just simply go over there to support the man them. Viva, you hear me told you?
Money make you show love. Me rather go back on me board house.
Scan, move your feet and your hands dance. Scan, praise God in the dance. Scan, just give love a chance. Hey, come on, days already set the pace. Mama always says, make ways. I revive reggae music free. Man, no man, them easy skanking.
That one named Skank by Warrior King. See? Remember how I say when I say good music, nah do you know. Because when I got the that one in a man, that one you have a nice like a feel good vibe. See? That one you have the roots, reggae, rhythm. That one you resonate with you for the rest of your life. That one you come from the original way how good music do. I am yet to hear a Warrior King song when it make no sense, and that one is no different. See, some want to know go on over Warrior King Viva, but tell him say a TU-LOX'S. Send it up.
Scan, praise God in the dance. Hey, scan, move your feet and your hands.
Now me say a raging debate go on pan the facts that the Broadcasting Commission in Jamaica place an immediate ban on scamming Mali and gun song. See, so we're gonna chop it up today. Alright, so majority of dancehall gone na them feelings, as what I say. See, so to prove my point, I'm gonna read some of the comments them, and then we're gonna discuss all of the scenario where surrounding the situation here will make it totally confusing, stressful and sad because whether no one believe it or not, everybody have a point. Both the prosecution and the defense. Alright, to prove my point, I'm gonna read some of the comments them where some of the artists them select and something. See? Where prove my point say everybody just gone in them feelings and everybody had the finger pointing right there, so both party. So the first comment I'm gonna read come from Stephen the Genius. See, big up yourself, Stephen. See, that one here say no one from the younger generation voluntarily listens to the radio in 2022. So the move is more of a look where we are doing something more than actually trying to do something. As far as I can remember, music has always been the reason for everything in Jamaica. That's a fact. Because as I tell you, Mr. Jacket and I have no ideas. See? One big whole parliament of educated fools. Second comment to make a read comes from Jazzy T. Big up yourself, Jazzy T. Big up the whole of Renaissance. See? Ban it where? Radio? Because this I see makes no sense in reality. That's not going to stop it. If you don't really want to ban it, you have to go ban it on TikTok, Spotify, and enough more. And you're not bad. Laughing emojis. Gun lyrics and scamming and more things have been around for ages. Facts. Stamagramma. In all fairness, music is a reflection of the society through art. Try reading the society of scamming, mal, murder, and guns before the music. Now, last comment say, boy, music is a reflection of society. That's the one where them always deflect with. That's the quickest way for deflect. Reflection of society. Wow. Let me tell you something you don't know. Music one time was based on a reflection of society. Based on the fact that artists used to actually make songs about them surroundings based on how them feel. Them time the music did real. Where the real music they know. Tell me the youth them where sing from them experience. Music is now based on everything but a reflection of society. I'm gonna prove that. Now, a one man a live film experience and him and him go do a song and it hit. The other man them, the other 500 man who make for them singing song. Are you telling me that them people I scam to? No. So is it a reflection of society or is it a reflection of not being able to stand on your own and be creative? Most of them youth when I music now lack creativity. If a next man not sing, them can't say nothing. So if the man they have to sing for you say something, is that a reflection of your society or the person they want? If the man they want to sing about gun and then you go build a gun song because you see a film gun song, accepted, and then it continued, then a man that follow the man, then a man that follow the one, then a one that follow the one, then a one that follow the one there. Is it still now a reflection of society? When all you do a follow, we have become a follower nation. And the music has been severely affected because them hijack a next man culture. Matter of fact, we all know it's a majority rule, right? Now if majority rule and that are the stats, and we all know it's a majority of people in Jamaica are poor people. Majority of people in Jamaica are suffer. Oh, we not hear no suffering song. Since them surroundings, them are sing about. Are you saying to me that everybody rich now? So we not hear the me not have it and the government and the something them. We not hear them sing. The matter of fact, the government has been at them all-time worst as it relates to oppressing poor people. Till them all start push down people house. And even talk to them come with the explanation after. So we're not hearing a song about them thing there. Now that is when music was a voice of the people. Everything happened as it relates to society. You used to have a man with a song where can come talk about that. So now tell me no fuck about a reflection of which society. Jamaica was so fucking rich now. And that do not tell me say everybody at Jamaica rich. And that me could teach them runway. That do not tell me. When nurse them now get paid. All these things, but Jamaica rich. So all these riches and this and that we hear about in a song. That is a reflection of our society. You don't really believe that them artists here are sing now based on them surroundings. And that do not try to tell me. Everything with them youth here sing now based on a next man culture. You know, have nothing to do with the Jamaican society. I show them. See? Basically what them are sing is what Jamaican society has become. So this not necessarily in our society. It just in the wider society where the internet show them. Alright, this is the problem we have with it. If you go ban all of that in the Jamaican music, because that's not dancehall. The music them the youth them do know is not dancehall. And as I always say, it needs a name for itself. However, it still come under a lot of pressure when the upper class people them are put in a position of power can't do them work. You always have an excuse put up. I'm telling you, know, the whole entire world right now is in a deflective mood. Everybody when them accept accountability, deflect. Now here's how the government always deflect. Dancehall music get blamed for everything. That's true. And we can't deny that. The problem we have with it is that you're gonna still hear the money in the foreign song them. Same place on the radio. You're gonna still hear the gun them in the foreign song them. Same place on the radio. See? The rapper them sing about scamming. Just for them level. You have rappers where do songs about scamming the government, the American government, by way of welfare and all type of scam. I wanna play it on the radio. See? So that's still scamming. So that name double standard. I don't really feel like I did think that one through before the week. Because yes, everybody aware of the fact say, if you ban certain thing off of the radio, yes, at 2022 and nobody is listening to the radio and all these things. Now, quick question to everybody we're up in them feelings and quick for say, nobody now listen to radio, so are the dumbest thing, right? That's true. But if it's the dumbest thing, why everybody in them feelings? Why in no feelings? If the Broadcasting Commission come with something that will not directly affect chop music, what's the problem? Everybody gone in a deflective mode. It's your fault. Everybody's fault, right? Yes, sir. Both Mr. Jacket and Type, both dancehall artists, everybody are part of the problem. Just because somebody where you consider see themselves better than you, the Jacket and Type man, tell us you're part of the problem, doesn't mean you created the problem. Yes, them are pointing finger upon dancehall, but are you telling me say the finger where them are pointing completely wrong? We're innocent. We do not know God, them just a point finger. Everything a dancehall. You're telling me, say some of them songs where come out of them youth their mouth now. Don't add to the destruction, don't add to the decay in a Jamaican society. What's going on right now? Are you telling me most of them dancehall artists, producers, most of them are hypocrite, bro? Hypocrite, because when you produce a song, for example, and the song hit, you feel nice in yourself. Everybody appraise you. That's when dancehall music is nice. But when somebody tells us that the songs where you produce or the song them when I sing directly influences these youths for do some fuckery. Dancehall not no influence, you know. I call it dancehall since I don't know what I call it. Dancehall not have no influence, right? The trap shit when I come with right now and the bullshit when no found out chat not have no influence, right? Look on this. Wanna see that? That youth the ball like water. The way him love Chronic Law. How Chronic Law get to do that to him? Till tears come out eye. More want to remember this. Anything at all that has an effect and your emotions will have an effect on your actions. So it depends on which part of your emotion, that song there, the artist they talk to, you will be influenced, whether directly or indirectly. And the direction, whatever you decide to do, that can be done as a direct result of what those songs are telling you to do. Mr. fucking and Mrs. Hypocrite, the whole fucker one is so influential when these corporate companies giving a lucrative deals for influence people for buy them product. When you say yes, you have influence. But when broadcasting commission come say, yo, you have influence, you tell you them the wrong thing, you suddenly have no influence. What you call that? Yes, the government is hypocritical for pint pan dancehall and blame dancehall for every single thing when they run out of ideas. But what are you when you don't collect no money for influence people, for buy things from the corporate company them? But as soon as one finger point in the direction where you don't want it for point. Oh, it's not me, I'm so innocent. What you call that? Me ask you. No blatant hypocrisy that, man. No influence, right? Look on this.
Sing it what I song. Bush load. I say what I'm gonna do. Sing one song? Yeah. My head, my shoulder, my knees, my toes, my head, my
Look, when the kids they attack youngster.
Alright. What song I'm singing to you?
Bush loader.
Come and say it, bush loader. I say it already.
Say what I song.
But that is something. If one know the song name, I'm sing a song for them. What song name?
Me know a song.
What song go? What song go?
Excuse me, I feel
Alright, me now see validation. Alright, face and admiration. Alright, when you now get patient. Boasting about me and Dan. But pass over it, Dan. When me touching down the same man. For the pass of a paper. Sing, why you wanna say right? Yeah, with my head to pocket. Yeah, I want to say when you the target. Hey, no me out from the face. Two man in a season. What them do? Them go pay the trendy. Man to come can't take your man. Here comes the rubber market. Alright, we don't know. Alright.
So artist there? Why? The man around put a little bit in them and you want to tell them, say, no man, them know every word I'm sang, word for word. And now tell me now, say, the kids know in the song now, no must mean say it will influence them. You don't understand how subliminals work? I'm sure no subliminals work. You never see a full commercial on YouTube yet when I make no sense. 5 seconds literally. They have no sound, some of them. Do you think this company will pay YouTube for advertise that for 5 seconds? Like waste money. You just put out 5 seconds. Who can catch nothing? Who can know your product? Who can buy your product in a 5 seconds? Subliminals pick up on visuals and subliminals pick up on audio. Subliminals work both ways. So all of you coming, oh, movie have influence. If you ask me, music have way more influence than the visuals. Because 24/7 you can listen to music. 24/7 you can put yourself in a position for always to play music. And 24/7 you put yourself in a position for watch something. Now, the hypocrites will say, oh, movie have more influence. You never see some of them youth nowadays music video. The amount of fucker in them. Without a concept behind it. No concept that leads to anything meaningful. No visuals that you know make. What? Through a movie is like 2 hours, 3 hours long. And your music video like friggin' 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, depends on your concept. No for no music video help to proliferate the fuckery too. We're not gonna say about that. I'm eating it now though. My bad mind, fuck though. Yeah man. I come to terms with my bad mind. Because nowadays, anything sensible you say, you're bad mind, you fuck. That's the first thing. So, a lot of you know that BF the opinion, say I'm just bad mind. And so I say I come to terms with it. See? But I wonder if you know, say I have some chopper where eat. The chopper them will love a video like act like bitch. You have chop them, the real chopper them eat them one day though. Because of them one day ruin the game for them. And coming like the Batman them, we hate the flamboyant Batman them. So if you have chopper where you hate chopper and Batman where you hate Batman, what is wrong if me can't stand a man we take up him gun and just go shoot somebody for the simple sake of shooting somebody? Take up your phone and you chop for the simple sake say you're a follower. You're not chop for no specific reason. You have chopper right now we're burning the money. Still get up a chop because everybody else are doing it. You have people born in the riches. Basically, you're not dead for hungry. Like the big excuse that them always make as to why ghetto youths do wrongs. You have people born in the money and still get up. I bleed blood for money. I do anything for money. Take life for money. See? When I stop mistake, that's what me and think say badness one time. But it come with rules and laws. Even badness did have rules and laws. You do this, you can't do that, you can't do rape, you can't do rap. Crime not new, of course we know that. Crime not new, we're not illiterate. But one time crime did up on a level based on the facts that the man them in a crime did go by rules and laws. Certain things you just never do. Them youth are wild man, waste man enough for them. And yes, I'm not gonna come with no bag of excuse. One song I sing long time, yes. But them one song they didn't sing in a one time when the bad man them actually have the gun didn't know the rules and laws. So the gun never too careless them time, you know. And now gun careless because man a shoot people for proof to some school girl say I'm a bad man. You know, say bad man gone live and I show you say them bad with face and everything in a video with gun in a waist and them a chat about that for it. So much of those videos when I see from where they don't want to tell me that the same badness from them time there. Who know what a cheerleader is? What's the purpose of a cheerleader? When the game are going, you just hear them over there tell us say you can't win. Go Tigers! And Tigers just hear that and crush the competition. Because the cheerleader them today. Them artists here are the cheerleader for the man them. For the chopper them. For the cokehead them. So if you think you're innocent in all of this, you have to say, well, when me grow as a youth, music was the driving force in my life. Till me I end up in it. So tell me, how does that lack influence? No found a hypocrite we act like music now no influence. Artists now have no influence. Alright, me do a comparison. Some of the major party them we keep boy. Like Sans and all these big major parties, even minor parties. You think them could have keep themselves without promotion? Why promote a party? And I say, I'm mad people them here. Promotion no help nobody. So why promote the event? If your party floppy, everybody, it never promote. So you do agree, say a party can promote and whole heap of people come out, right? Based on promotion. But if these songs promote murder and famine, it's no longer seen as promoting. You see how much hypocrisy in that something here? And another thing I'm asking is this. Why complain about Broadcasting Commission and any other government organization when we don't even have unity among ourselves? At least Broadcasting Commission is an entity with power. Enough power to stop what they want to stop. Where is the unity? Say everybody under them feelings. Tell me, Mr. Artist, you talk to that one there? You answer that one the phone call? All the diva artists we think them in a A class, do you answer the B class phone them? When them call you? Do we have unity as artists? Do we respect each other enough? If you have even a meeting, we live like Jankro as artists. And then we expect say people are going to treat we like poodle. When our organization not seem serious, none at all, we don't think people are going to do. We don't think, who you think them are going to use as a scapegoat all the time? If you live like dog, you can be treated like goats. And guess what? We can blame the new youth them all we want for how them a behave now. But you know who fault? The generation before. Them never seen a unity in a way. Them never see we a move like we take even the same morals what we are sing about seriously. So you think them are gonna do? Them are gonna drop all of that and create them own thing. So them youth here we out the road that chat all kind of fuck, we create them. That's the sad part. Because the organization between the man them before never serious. So them youth here could have come see something for really emulate. And stick to it and carry it out. Them never say nothing like that. Them come see the one they not like the one there. The one they are saying richer than the one there. The one they better than the one there. The one they fuck the one they girl. All kind of fucker them come see. What you think? They're just more fucker pan fucker pan fucker. A lot of the selector them feel some type of way and gone down the feelings. We know why. I'm telling you already, greed are the main reason why dancehall reach where it reach. When a girlfriend, when a chop a girlfriend, I go run on the mic again. I take mic and attack and I full up on the turntable and money. And I go and I bitch. That's something say that's something there. See, money pull up is okay. But if we not go play a certain set of song, we're not even good. And just play it because a man rich and him a pay enough to play it. Want to the rest of people who want to enjoy themselves in the dance. Money pull up not going for real song again. But guess what? The real song them only carry normal money. One girl run on with a grand, but when the chopper them come, them want proof to the next chopper they say, me are the richest thing. So one selector go with that 200,000. That is why we music reaches us so much things. Nobody know no morals, they must stick to nothing. They must stand for nothing. We don't talk about influence and nobody not get influence. We not talk about in a world of followers. We saw one time I talk to a girl and I draft the girl hot in man. And when I get her, I'm so excited. I say, you know what? The man girl I can't knock a regular place. I go so bam. All inclusive. I see some woman reach down there. I say my excitement that through the roof. And think I say, yo, this is a mad enjoyment. You know what I mean? Reach at the hotel. First thing mama do, I say, mama trip off in a 2-piece. I say, yeah. What you mean? Run up and down and look for my shots all the time. Time for reaching I pool now and chuck off and wash off my dirty body. When me look, I just see mama all boat in the venue in a pure corner. I say, wait. So I just go and swim and I say, wait over this. Like she soon come in, so one time I wait too long, I say, yo, forward now, man. You not swim. Oh, I not have to swim. So I'm confused now, I say, wait. Like something wrong with me, like 2-piece bath suit equal swimming. Look like me get done in a mats, I walk on. So I say, where you put on the 2-piece for you not swim? No, I not have to swim, I get the picture. Now when you go up on our Instagram, the picture take as if to say she enjoy the water. And she never even swim. So in our world where we lose even social interaction, who no one tell me, say there was no influence to this mentality. Here we believe it. If there was pure one-off incidents, and the man they act like himself and the one they act like herself, and everybody act different, I would have totally believed that there is no influence. None. And yes, the TikTok, the Instagram, the this, the that, everything have influence. But music, as it relates to a society, have one of the biggest influence you can ever think about. Check it in on me and show now most people hypocritical, right? So you're saying to me, music has no influence. But when the man them it goes a boom and clamp down porno, lock off every show, man can't fly, man can't do this, man show cancel, left, right and center. How come we're not hearing the talk about them people and not even a drop, not even an inch of them name to mention? Why? Is it because they don't now suddenly believe say, oh, those people are humans and they should be left alone? Is it only a case where people life matter if them pay for your life matter. Because technically that happen, you know. When the man them realize that them lose their money, them just confirm. So guess what? Them just come to the realization suddenly. So, oh God, those people are humans. Let's leave them alone. While they continued. And the world, I want to notice, the world allow it. The radio allow it. Radio now play a song if you call a man fish, you know. Fish. That song they not play, you know. But I've heard so many songs on the radio where I describe how man bad, how them thief, how them this, how them that, and them play constantly on the radio. So is it a case where your life matter only when somebody powerful enough in an organization to make you know that? Powerful enough to hurt your pocket? Powerful enough to ruin your career? That's the only time dancehall artists listen. Right? So the jacket and time man can't tell you, say some song too violent. Some song are influence chopping. Jamaica broadcasting can't tell you that. But the United States can tell us, say, look here, stop say that in a song them straight across the board. US never tell them, say, stop say it in the US, you know. US tell them, say, don't ever make that come out of your mouth again. I see them here, yes, daddy. Hold on in no feelings. Freedom of speech. You don't recognize freedom of speech, really? So why they never use up on the rights? When they fish them a can, so we show them left, right, and center. Why you never use your freedom of speech rights? Now, blood clot hypocrite. Simple. So me hearing also I say, oh, the radio man them play the rapper them. That's true. Everything what them don't want from the Jamaican artist them play. But here the Jamaican artist them, oh, you know play the rapper them and them say certain thing. So you gotta sing the same fucker the rapper them a sing. Why? That coming like you say, oh, back here cover this one. And any owner stop 40 over this one. Me no stop 40 over, yes, sir. Like Pitney. I saw them excuse they come across to me, you know. You can't just do the right thing based on the facts say the right thing. You do the wrong things based on the facts say everybody else and do the wrong thing. How sensible that make on sound? Just want to tell me. We in our time now, as I'm telling you, there was balance in dancehall one time. Balance. You have the righteousness one side, you have the corruption one side. Long time. You have the gun song, them you have all type of song. So the consumer did have a right for either go over the good side or the bad side. But these days, show me the good side where you have to gravitate towards. That the consumers, by the way, is supporting. Reach a point in the music where not even the consumers can criticize the artist then. Because the consumer them been a complain about the garbage music where I come out of Jamaica. And them still a sing the fucker. And then when I search for the excuse as artists, for commit to no fucker, here no, at that the consumer them want. When you know fully well so the consumer them didn't make them opinion known. Now you can't blame the consumer. If you walk in a buffet, see? And you see chicken alone at the buffet, is that a buffet? The consumers have no choice. So any fucker you put out, it gonna look like that them want. Chicken alone in a dancehall now. Chicken and chicken head in a dancehall now. No choice not there for most people to have a different way to think. Because a majority rule. A majority of the song that come out of Jamaica right now, today, based on fuckery. I mean, I have to eat nobody if you say that. That's just a reality. I'm showing you something. We live in a time now where the bad gets celebrated and the good get pushed behind. Now check it. Which woman wants to be a wife? Mates are celebrated. Think about it. Which youth want to go to college now while the choppers are being celebrated? Think about it. Body now go to church now. They might go be a man. Because them a ask God for too much years for things and him not send it. God too busy for go Western Union. So them go be a man. Everything, just sit down and think about it and see if everything right in their back and everything wrong is celebrated. The bad bitch. You check it. Which woman wants to be a wife? The bad bitch lifestyle look nice. And guess what? You can't even blame them sometimes because the bad bitch lifestyle is now being celebrated by some of the world's biggest celebrities. See there, we go back to influence again. Nobody in the comment section can tell me say all of them gal and them boy I think the same because everybody individually I think that way there. So luckily that bad bitch I think just like them 10,000 bad bitch there. That you tell me? Nobody never poison them gal. No music, nobody, no artist, nobody, them just reach yes up by themselves. That you tell me? Hypocrite.